wanted to make a quick educational video about kingpins, since it is one of those parts that's really hard to actually show the customer when it is bad, especially if the customer is sitting in an office. But for example, this truck came in, and the way we found out that this thing has critically bad kingpins is it was in for an oil change, and we were greasing the bottom kingpin, and you would actually see the axle slightly move up, and when the grease would put the pressure in there, it would actually move up and down. So that's when we went ahead and jacked up the front end, and we used a crowbar to pry the tire up and down to see if there's any play. And of course there was major play. And the next step I actually usually do is I go ahead and ask the driver if he has vibrations in the steering wheel, specifically from 50 to 60 miles an hour. And one of the quickest ways to tell if your kingpins are critical is when the tires start wearing on the inside. It would actually usually be, so one tire would wear on the outside, and then the other tire would wear on the inside. It's kind of another sign of bad kingpins. And so if you don't know much about trucks, here's a wheel. You know, the tire would be on here. This is the axle. This is what it looks like. And actually the other side is taken apart. So we're actually gonna go ahead on this side and see what the kingpin looks like and what we're gonna go ahead and install. So this is the naked axle, and this is the spindle where the kingpin is actually attached to. So this is the old kingpin. As you can see on Volvos, I don't know why, but they actually put plastic bushings, which wear a lot faster. Even though at 800,000 miles, this truck did do pretty well, but you can see, you know, this bushing is all cracked and wore. And what we're gonna go ahead and be replacing it with is actually Stemco style spring bushings. These last a lot longer. Got the whole package here with all the new gaskets and everything. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna install this and go ahead and ask the driver if his driving experience gets better. And a lot of times what a lot of people do, if you buy a new truck, what they do to cover up this job because they don't want to pay for it, is they slap on new tires, and you obviously see the vibration and you feel it, but you don't see the wear on the tires. So whenever you buy a truck, go ahead and always have the shop jack up the front axle, use a crowbar to check for any play in the front axle. Thanks for watching, and take care.